Zach and I got our first tattoos on camera. I can show you mine right now.
Mine's on my butt.
Zach's is on his butt.
Don't regret that.
I'm Ash.
I'm Zach.
I'm Keith, and we are the Try Guys, and today we're meeting some puppies!
Woo! Do people want to watch us? I get why people want to watch like Ryan Gosling do this, or Pedro Pascal, but do people want to watch us do this?
I mean, there's probably somebody, just they click. Somebody click.
You thanks for clicking.
about the
Also,
views.
audience, I have a hole in my pants that I just realized. I am wearing underwear, but just so you know that I know and we don't both have to mutually be embarrassed about it.
Oh, can I get a knife? We're gonna all rip in our pants.
Used to get a knife when you got hired full time.
That's a lie.
Big.
These are big puppies.
They're big. You're a big
boys.
boy.
Hello.
Or girl.
You're gonna be huge.
Hi.
Right into your
Hello, right to me.
Okay, well, I sort of am alone.
Hi.
I'm sort of alone while you guys are having a great time. I want this one though, is the thing.
This one likes me.
I know, this sucks for me. Okay, so Ash is sort of double fisting puppies.
You can have one.
Look at them, they're twins.
Wow, Keith, did you nab that one, or did she come right to you?
Came right to him.
Right to me,
Oh,
just came over.
we got a
says-
we're.
Oh, so quick.
Oh,
you
and stepped in it.
Now I won't touch you. My favorite memory from my time at BuzzFeed. You know, I was just thinking while I was peeing in the bathroom next to Zach that I think of like Hollywood as BuzzFeed time for some reason, like frozen in time. Whenever I'm in Hollywood, I spent so much time shooting around here and being here that like I just associate it with that era of my life and so many fun things and being with so many talented people, collaborating with like really different types of creatives.
We had no idea what was happening. They needed us to be on camera because we couldn't afford actors.
We had $300 to make a video.
Yeah, $300 to make a video, and literally just a dream. It was, I can't believe that was our job, like actually.
Yeah.
This one's just kind of hiding behind me. One time we decided to serve sushi on our naked bodies, and so we sent an email out to the company saying, hey, free sushi lunch. And everyone was like, oh, sick. But then the shoot went late, and so we're like, hey guys, sorry, lunch is delayed. And then it got delayed again, and I think it was probably 2:30 or 3 by the time we finally were ready for everyone. And then the doors open, and then they see it's our naked bodies as sushi platters. And I remember Reinecker was the first in the room, and he just went, God damn it. And everyone was real pissed.
Everyone was hangry.
But they ate the sushi.
They did.
But they didn't like eating it off my body as much as other bodies.
The cool thing was you never knew what anyone else was shooting. Like kind of in later, I think we had like sets and I can't remember where we.
What'd you do back there?
You're a little troublemaker,
I think
aren't you?
some of my favorite memories, the two that come to mind are like big kind of all office things. The first season of You Do You, which was on BuzzFeed Violet, and that was our first like big
Sort of
scripted
show,
series. Yeah, Brittany Ashley wrote it and Jared Sosa directed. It was like the biggest production we had done up to that point, scripted wise, and there was probably like 50 people on the lawn, and I remember I had to fall into a cake, and it's not like a real set where you have a million tries. I think we had one extra cake, and I fell into a cake, and I like hurt my hand, but like we had the one take, so it was just kind of like, okay. And then we also did a video called How to Write a Taylor Swift Song.
That's a good video.
Yeah.
That's a good song.
It's a good
good
song.
song.
It's a good
Yeah.
song, in which Jared Sosa, again, wrote this Taylor Swift song because I was obsessed with Taylor Swift, and it was like me pretending to be Taylor Swift, but it's actually pretty good.
Like I got to direct Violet videos, and that was just like fun to everyone jumping around and doing different things, getting grabbed for a random taste test on a Tuesday afternoon. Now all of a sudden you're slurping down bull testicle and getting drunk off some vodka you never heard of. Did I have any shame?
My whole character and vibe at BuzzFeed was being embarrassed and embarrassing.
I was just wearing like a Speedo and a horse mask, and Jonah Peretti was giving someone else a tour. It was for the Try Guys stripping video. That's where we had hidden ourselves away to not be seen because
Right.
we were gonna barely be wearing any clothes. And of course Jonah was like, hey, check out all our facilities. How about this room? Okay, there's a naked man in a horse mask. Okay, well, we're also producing good videos. And
Did you say that?
No, I don't know. I didn't even know who's there.
I think my most embarrassing moment at BuzzFeed was actually before I was in video, because I was a writer for a long time, or I guess a year, felt like a long time. And I had to cover Fashion Week, and I was not fashionable, and I didn't know what I was supposed to wear, and someone was just like, wear jeans and a white t-shirt, it's always fashionable, Keith. So I went to Fashion Week, spilled my coffee on myself on the subway. I was the only one covering it, so I had to just walk in with a huge stain on me. It was like a pre-Violet video.
Wow.
Yeah.
Art imitates life,
Yep.
life imitates art. I mean, we did accidentally leak my penis in a video, so that was tough. And that was on a Saturday. A Twitter account called @NicePenisZach started tweeting at me, and I started sort of freaking out, being like, did they hack my webcam? Like are they like in my room? Like what happened? And then I saw there was a little bit in a video where the bumper had slipped off. And so then I had to call the producer. The social team was all out at like a drag brunch having mimosas, and they were the only ones who could control the channel. So it was up there for about 3 hours. So that was a tough day for me. First of all, everybody was hooking up with everybody behind the scenes.
Except those of us who are already in long-term relationships.
Which meant that the people who were not long-term relationships were hooking up with even more people.
That's true. Those weren't videos, but
Yeah, the crazy stuff wasn't so much what we made people do on camera, it was off camera. On Fridays, our other office was in walking distance of this bar, and all of the producers at like 6 would go. They had $5 old fashions,
On
which
tap.
we were like
tap,
poor.
and you could get them for an hour, which means
Yeah.
everybody bought 3 in 1 hour.
So we got blitzed and
And then walked back to the office.
then worked.
And worked.
And then we would edit. I remember one time, Lindsay Webster, poor Lindsay, was editing something. She was an intern or a fellow at the time, like really trying to make the internship. And I come in like drunk with, after like too many old fashions, and I'm like, Lindsay, what are you working on? And she was like, this thing, I can't figure it out. I'm like, scoot over. Thank God I created a new timeline in the video. I just started editing her video. I was like, let me work. Like,
By virtue of being a try guy now, you missed some of the crazier early shoots.
Oh, yeah.
And there were things that we did that were dumb. We swam in the open ocean with sharks. When we were on our way there, I remember we all looked into our accidental death and dismemberment policy. BuzzFeed had a decent one, not a great one. And so we were basically figuring out like, okay, how do we up our insurance so that if a shark bites us, we're covered? And then it also turns out that like, the more of your limb you lose, the better for money. Not for life.
If they're starting to bite your hand, shove your arm in a little further.
Like this is not as much money as this.
Yeah.
And once you take my wrist, keep going.
Take the elbow.
So-
it's worth a lot more if you get the elbow in there too.
That was in our mind of like, okay, if I lose most of my hand, push.
what? I'm
lean
glad
in.
I'm a
Lean
try guy
in.
later.
I boiled piss on the roof with Kate Sosa once.
Why? For
it
science? For
science?
blue?
For science. It turns into salt and it smells terrible. As you might imagine.
It was a dream job, for sure. It felt like grad school and they paid us. You had tons of creative people that you were able to bounce ideas off of. I think we all got so much better so fast because of working with each other.
We were all 25. Even if you weren't 25, you were basically 25. And the old people in the office were like 31, 32. And now I'm 36 and I'm like, oh, we looked at them so like,
You're so old.
You're so old.
You're so old.
And the olds would like come to happy hour with us too, but they'd be kind of separate because they're old. And now, literally my back's hurting because I've been sitting for too long.
Yeah,
in
my
this
foot's falling
position.
asleep. Yes, there are certainly videos we regret making, though out of respect to the people that made them, maybe I won't name them.
We got in trouble for doing a video called Girl Math, and then ironically later that became a meme.
Yeah. Hey.
Hi, baby.
Hey, no eating this set.
Take it downtown.
There's stuff that I don't think was good, but you have to make bad stuff to make good stuff sometimes, so I don't regret it. I just learned from it, and I learned in front of millions of people. There were things that were happening where like you were getting opportunities maybe before you were ready to take them.
I'll be back.
Like I remember at some point there was a high up person who was like, hey Keith,
just
if I just
behind the
gave you a
scenes.
production budget and a timeline, what would you make? And I was like, I don't know. Now there's lots of things I would know how to make, but at that time that was like, it was too much freedom that I didn't know how to operate with like no guidelines. So like they gave me this opportunity, but I don't know what I would make. And so it was kind of wasted. So maybe there's a regret that I couldn't figure out what to do with that opportunity at the time. But it was just like that opportunity came too early for me in my development as a creator.
Oh, of course. This is us in the perverted Halloween costumes. This is me discovering that my face is the clitoris. I want to give a shout out to whoever is on Tumblr who made this like a little gift set, because that's really what made this go viral, not me. When we were filming this, like as this joke happened, I was like, yeah, that's a banger. And this was at a time where we were trying to bring in other editors for Try Guys. This was the first Try Guys video that someone else edited, and it was terrible, and it didn't have this joke. And I was like, I am sorry, I'm taking over. And I stayed late and I re-edited the video and I made sure this moment got in, and thank God I did. Oh my God, I'm the clitoris.
Is it weird that that's like one of the things you're like known for?
Yeah, I think like if you Google Vagina Guy,
He's the vagina guy.
it's me. It's also, I think the
Any
reason
of
this
us is a vagina guy here.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my God, yes. This one girl popped out of a Target in like the rack and was like, Ashley! Ah! And started sobbing. And then the problem is people used to recognize us all the time. Like anywhere teens were, the mall, Disneyland, theme parks.
they scream.
Yeah, they scream.
They scream.
And they follow you. And I was often with like Quinta or sometimes Quinta with Eugene. And so it was kind of unmistakable of like, okay, that's the silhouette of these people all together.
Well, one becomes confirmation for the other,
Exactly.
and then it's like, oh shit.
The funniest way it happens to me is that people will hear me.
Oh.
Because my voice carries so far that I've definitely been in Targets in other states where somebody comes up and is like, I thought I heard you. I was like, you thought you heard me?
The new vagina man.
Yeah, buddy.
There goes your legacy.
You found the clitoris.
Have you ever been on like a train in New York or something and you get on the train and see that somebody's watching a video of you and then you walk over and say, how's that one? It's a
Freaks
great
them the
moment.
fuck out.
It's a great
oh,
moment.
it's exciting. Eugene has this story of someone driving out of like a parking lot and parking garage and noticing Eugene, and then because she's driving and saying hi to Eugene, like crashes into something, scrapes metal, shrapnel like bends out of her car. Eugene's like, oh, you should stop. She's like, no, it's fine, it's fine. She keeps driving and is like so mortified, embarrassed, just keeps driving along. He's like, okay, bye. And then is driving down the street. People are screaming and diving out of the way because like the
they
car
basically
has
like
shredded metal.
peeled the side of the car off like a can and it was just dragging like 4 feet of jagged metal across the sidewalk.
Because they saw Eugene?
Yeah. And they were embarrassed, and so like it's like a Tim Robinson sketch, and it just kept getting worse and worse. And Eugene obviously felt guilty
Oh my
about
God.
the situation.
He doesn't find the story funny. We do.
People now,
Okay.
it's completely different. Sorry.
Yeah, honestly,
I don't know what to do on TikTok to be famous.
The key to success right now is you do one thing, and you make 100 million of that one thing.
Yeah,
and you
that's
will
true.
find the audience that likes that one thing, and you will do that, and that's it. Your success kind of becomes your prison.
Yeah.
Like the thing that you are known for doing, it's kind of hard to not do that. Like think of
Yeah.
Urkel.
I'm gonna give the opposite answer, but I think it's more inspiring because
Okay, good luck.
yours is depressing.
It is sad. It's
Yeah, yours
it's
is
honest. I'm being
depressing.
honest.
If you're a young creative, the only thing to do is to make lots of stuff. To be kind to yourself too, to know that inevitably there is a gap between your taste and your ability. And the only way to close that gap is to make tons of stuff, get your at-bats. I think the thing BuzzFeed afforded us was the opportunity to make lots of stuff, get better really fast, experiment wildly, try different things. And so I think you owe yourself as a young creative to experiment and to just make the thing, do the next thing, do the next thing, do the next thing, and that's the process that will help you get better and find the thing that makes you special.
Yeah.
Dog is tearing that vagina up. Roger.
Eugene.
Are you Roger?
What would I name you? Dog names are hard for me. I feel like.
What about Pickle? Pickle, Roger, and Eugene?
Yeah.
Little baby puppies peeing on the ground, ripping up vaginas. Hear the sound of the vagina getting ripped up. Also, these dogs keep eating us.
Baby puppies.
All of them have been chewing. I didn't know puppies chewed on arms.
Yeah.
Is that a thing they do?
Well, let them bite more. What I've learned from you guys is the more they bite, the better for insurance, right?
Yeah. If the puppy nibbles, kind of shove your whole fist in there. Are we the quintessential millennial?
We are, you know, it's a thing on TikTok, BuzzFeed talk.
What? I've heard the BuzzFeed accent.
Voice, but BuzzFeed
but
accent.
I don't believe I have it.
It is your accent.
No,
So, yeah.
Isn't it a transatlantic thing?
Probably also saying the words "I think" before everything we say.
You think that's the BuzzFeed voice?
I think that we say "I think" a lot.
It's the millennial
I don't think I do.
You don't think?
But it's our cadence.
No.
Hi, guys.
That's not my
We're
voice.
the Try Guys.
Yeah.
That's not my voice. That's a fake
BuzzFeed
voice. Drunk girls get surprised by bats.
And birds.
Talk to the man.
Birds are just
Just
different bats.
disease-carrying
Oh,
animals.
every animal carries disease. They just carry it further because they can fly.
There was a video I had in pre-production for a while called Adults Play with Furbies for the First Time Again. And then it was gonna start as like a classic BuzzFeed taste test video and then was gonna be turned into a scripted horror movie where the Furbies were possessed and haunting
Do it with
them.
Labubu's now.
Yeah, maybe.
They do look scarier. I feel I made everything I wanted to make for the most part.
I would have loved to make another season of Unfortunately Ashley, a third. But we didn't get a sponsor.
Change the name
before
and
we
we
left.
make it.
Yeah. Well, we can add the E,
Unfortunate Ash.
Or Forch Ash.
Or Ash.
It's like 4chan. Interview Chelsea Handler. I had just got home from another trip and then I had to fly to New York and the interview was at like 10 a.m. and I landed at 9 and the plane was late. It was the most stressed I've ever been. And it was live. So that was the most scary thing I did.
One time I drove to Vegas and back in 24 hours to make red carpet videos where I took shots with P. Diddy, and somehow that video is still online.
Probably the day that we took a seaplane to a helicopter to a glacier, and then while we were on the glacier, a blizzard was coming, and our helicopter wouldn't start, so we thought we were going to have to camp there for 3 days. So that was.
And they were sort of preparing us of like
It was
how.
a moment of fear. That was
Yeah.
like, I don't think I'll live through that. I don't think I'll die quick.
I would watch that movie.
Yeah, but luckily we got out of there.
So I have altitude sickness, so I'm just strapped
All
in the
of us have
helicopter, and I'm like,
altitude
I'm refusing to accept the reality where this plane doesn't take off. The pilot has given up on the satellite phone and is prepping our tent and our rations.
He's pulling out the sides of the helicopter where there's emergency supplies.
You see the wall of an ice storm approaching us closer and closer and closer. We had sent the whole crew back because we're like, oh, we're on a glacier, how fun. And then Eugene is making snow angels, and because he's like, this is so fun. I'm like, you fucking idiot. I need your warmth if I'm gonna survive these 3 days. So you get your ass out of that snow and you come cuddle me right now.
Mm-hmm.
Katie and our director, Dan, they flew them halfway down the mountain, dropped them in the middle of the woods,
Yeah, they just kind of got us out first.
and then went back for us. So they dropped Katie in the middle of the woods, came back for us, got us, then did what's called a rolling
A hot load.
hot.
Oh no!
They did a hot load,
Which at least, raised our spirits for a moment.
and that's where they don't turn the helicopter off. The propeller's still going. So you land, hot load. You just like you're in getting dropped into the war.
Like you're Tom Cruise.
Yeah, you run out and
You
you
run out, duck your head as if that'll help. And then they went back for Katie and Dan. That was our last BuzzFeed video for some reason.
yeah.
My fondest memories are just getting to work with my friends every day. And me and Zach lived close to each other and we would hang out. Sometimes we'd carpool to work. We had the same car at one point and our parking spot was
still
next to
drive
each
that
other.
car.
Yeah, and we would drive and pull up right next to each other in our same car.
There were just so many creative people working on different things, right? So like, you'd be going to refill your cereal bowl, and then you'd be like, oh, what's this video you're editing? Ooh, how'd you do that? Show me. Oh, that's cool. And then someone grabs you to be in their video, and you're like, oh, okay, I guess I'm doing this for the next hour. And then you...
Yeah, we always needed extras. So you just grab whoever kind of looks like they're not working. And the thing is, it was a nice way to take a little break.
I just liked working with people, making fun things. Making the chicken watches were always like such a fun day. All the dumb expressions of like taste tests and then all the Try Guys bigger videos we did and travel we did, and we went to colleges and did talks, and there were like thousands of people excited to see you. I mean, those are really career affirming moments, maybe not defining, but like, oh wow, I'm successful, and it was super cool. It's just surreal every time.
What's the energy that I'm giving off versus you, where they like sleeping and this dude just wants to macerate my fingers?
Yeah, I know, he was very calm
words.
with me. I don't know, calm over here. Thanks to Pawsitive Beginnings for providing the puppies today. Look at these sweet little puppies. Don't you want one?
Adoptable?
Don't you want one of these sleepy puppies? They're so cute, and look how calm
Doesn't
and
hurt at
easy
all.
it'll be to raise them.
Hi, baby.
Why, they'll always be like this. And the title of this is Try Guys Do the Puppy Interview. Ash is a Try Guy. We have a lot of Try Guys now, and we're making lots of different shows. You can check them all out on Second Try. We also have everything we put on YouTube goes out early on Second Try. Lots of exclusive show. Ash has a show. New Guy Tries. It's really incredible. We also have a new channel called Try Every Day, where we try something new every day.
And I have a podcast with someone from BuzzFeed, Amanda Holland. It's called On the Phone with Ash and Amanda, and we're on the phone.
And if you would like to nibble my fingers, let me know, I guess.
Should we do the BuzzFeed? You're watching BuzzFeed.
This has been the Puppy Interviews, and you've been watching BuzzFeed
BuzzFeed.
Video.